Dzień dobry, Nikolajczyk z tej strony. Witam serdecznie uczestników na kolejnej edycji Beomni Live. Jak zawsze prosiłbym o potwierdzenie, czy dobrze słychać. Super, dzięki bardzo. Od kwietnia 2020 regularnie zapraszamy właśnie na wydarzenie Beomni Live, wydanie właśnie webinaru, regularnie w czwartki o godzinie 11. Bezpłatnie informujemy razem z naszymi gośćmi o możliwościach dywersyfikacji oraz możliwości rozwoju kanałów sprzedaży, ale i nie tylko sprzedaży. Dzisiaj z nami jest Orange Connex, czyli opcja dywersyfikacji logistyki dla sprzedawców. Nie tylko na eBay, bo również my jako agencja wspólnie z naszymi klientami i naszą własną sprzedażą korzystamy m.in. z Orange Connex też do realizacji zamówień z Amazon. Jest to w wielu przypadkach w różnych krajach również tańsza opcja przy przypadku różnych produktów dla FBA i stąd właśnie zachęcamy do właśnie zapoznania się tutaj z prezentacją Orange Connex, o możliwościach, jakie są współpracy. I też na pewno warto wspomnieć, że Orange Connex to jest operator fulfillmentowy, który stoi za usługą eBay Fulfillment, czyli to jest jakby techniczne zaplecze, magazyny rozmieszczone w Niemczech i nie tylko, odpowiedzialne właśnie za eBay Fulfillment. Jeżeli jeszcze nie słyszeliście o eBay Fulfillment, to też oczywiście będzie o tym mowa w dzisiejszej prezentacji. Jest to alternatywa właśnie dla sprzedawców na eBay, odpowiednik Fulfillment by Amazon. I dzisiaj jest właśnie z nami Borys i Florian, którzy przedstawią Orange Connex, przedstawią eBay Fulfillment i jeżeli będą jakieś pytania, to jak zwykle zapraszam do zadawania pytań w czacie w języku polskim, niemieckim lub angielskim. Przetłumaczymy pytania, jeżeli będą w języku polskim i na końcu dzisiejszego spotkania przeprowadzimy Q&A. Borys, Florian, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Hi.
Thanks for unmuting. Yeah. Hi. I made a quick introduction. I didn't give away too much details about Orange Connex. I think that everybody is like curious to hear about you guys and what you're doing at Orange Connex and what Orange Connex has to offer to Polish merchants active on eBay and on other marketplaces. So, yeah, I'm pretty glad to hand over to you, and yeah, the stage is yours.
Yeah, thank you so much. Hi, everyone, and good morning. I'm Boris, the Business Development Manager from Orange Connex in Germany. I'm based in Hamburg, Germany, and I'm very thankful that we get here the time slot to present something about our company and our benefits here. So I prepared a small presentation. Oh, Florian, do you want to start also? And
Thank you, Boris, and thank you so much for the introduction, Nikolai. So really looking forward to be talking to all of you. My name is Florian. I'm based in the south of Germany, and I would be the head of sales of Orange Connex in Germany and Italy. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Florian. So this is my presentation here, and this is a small view on the agenda. So I want to introduce you Orange Connex, what is a joint venture of eBay. We want to talk about focus on growth for Polish companies, for example, with Orange Connex in Germany. I want to present the benefits for eBay sellers and the multi-channel sellers. And last but not least, how to speed up the business with a cooperation with Orange Connex. The intro is done, so we want to have a small focus also on the supply chain, what is, in my opinion, a very complex topic. So that's why we make only a very high-level view on the different pillars that you have to focus a lot of things, not only one. So we talk about 1, 2, 3, or 20 pillars, what depends on a good supply chain, and you have different partners and companies to work with. And so I think we can make this a little bit shorter. You can see here some topics, and I want to say the big 7, what is important in a good supply chain if you have a focus on the global supply chain. So the first question is always, where do my goods come from? So you need a supplier and you know where do you want to purchase your goods. That's why the question is, how can I find suppliers and where? How can the goods come to me? So then we start the supply chain and the transportation. The customs clearance is always a process because you buy maybe not in the European Union, so you buy your goods, for example, in China. And the next question is, do I have enough space in my warehouse to grow? And so then a backup maybe is needed. The next question is, if I want to start selling, what are my potential markets and how can I sell my goods? The answer is, of course, it's Orange Connex with the 5 big pillars here. You can see what is Orange Connex doing for you. So at first we have a program what is calling eBay supply chain with a sourcing group that we can connect you with possibly partners in China. We can arrange meetings and we can create catalogs for you that you find your goods in the next suppliers of the future. Then we can start with the next step of the supply chain that we can forward your goods from China to Europe or the United States or Australia. So the forwarding is a topic, so the goods can be shipped on the ocean freight, airplane, road train, or example for the rail train. The next step will be here, the warehousing. So Orange Connex can offer you on 4 continents, 6 countries with different kinds of warehouses. So we can offer between Europe, warehouses in the UK, United States, China, and Australia. And last but not least, the fulfillment solution, what we can offer you, that we can stock your goods, for example, in Germany or other countries in Europe or worldwide. And we talk about it is one omnichannel solution, but not a marketing solution, but we can handle the whole supply chain for you in one hand. You can see here an overview of our network. As I mentioned, everything starts in China. We have warehouses in Australia, where eBay, for example, is a market leader. We have 3 warehouses in Germany, in Italy, in United Kingdom, and now from the beginning of November, 3 in the United States. In Germany, we are based in the middle of Europe. I want to say the middle of Europe. We are based near to Frankfurt with 3 warehouses, very near to the airport in Frankfurt and direct in the middle of Frankfurt. To have a focus on our high-level portfolio and the product we offer in Germany, if we have a focus on the fulfillment, we offer here a picked, packed, and shipped product. And we offer it with a rate what is combined with all 3 parts of this. The service types we offer is in German domestic eco-service. It's called Warenpost in Germany. So the benefit here is that we can offer a very cheap service with a tracking solution till 1 kilo. The next service is a standard parcel from 1 kilo till 40 kilos. And we can ship in more than 25 countries in Europe. We're starting in December also with Switzerland. So maybe this is also a focus market for you. And last but not least here, we have a freight service till 85 kilos only in Germany, but we can offer a fulfillment solution with pallets. Focus on growth. So why is it interesting maybe for you to store your goods in Germany? So I think that the first point is Germany is at the moment the biggest B2C market in Europe. And that's why very interesting to store your goods in Germany, and you can offer here 1 to maximum 2 days of delivery times, transit times. So you can almost offer a next day service. In Germany, we have, with a standard service, more than 90% of next day service. We call this here in Germany the domestic service, and we can offer domestic rates for this if your goods are stored in Germany. And in my opinion, this is in Europe the core market for B2C. We are also the neighbors from France, Benelux, Italy. And after Germany, France is the biggest B2C market in Europe. So before the Brexit, it was the United Kingdom, but now it's France, and we are in the middle between Poland and France, for example. And it is a neighbor for us, and you shipped only above one border and not 2 or 3. And to have a focus what OC, Orange Connex, handle per day, we handle every day 15,000 parcels. We use for the parcels DHL, GLS, and DPD, and GEL for the pallet service. This is maybe interesting for you, that you have an overview how big we are only in Germany. Here's a small overview with a focus on Europe. So we talk always about eBay, Amazon, maybe Kaufland, but to be honest, we have more than 200 marketplaces in Europe, and I think maybe only 30 are interesting, and every country in Europe has its own leader and a perfect marketplace base per country. Very interesting for you is also that Orange Connex has an integration for plenty markets, for JTL, and for what is the word? Florian, do you know the Dream Robot? Sorry, Dream Robot. Dream Robot. Plus, we can also integrate on a very fast way other 3PP solutions here. If you want to sell only on eBay, Orange Connex and eBay, we have our own API connection that you can start immediately with eBay, for example. Plus, it is able, it depends on the platform you use for your own shop, that we can also integrate between marketplaces and eBay, also your own shop solution. Here's a focus on eBay. So as I mentioned, Orange Connex is a joint venture of eBay. And with a focus on eBay, eBay was indeed the first marketplace in the world. And it's at the moment the second largest marketplace in the world. As I mentioned, we have an own API connection that you can start selling on eBay very fast. All stocks, for example, are merged with eBay, and you can use, for example, to start only eBay as your first marketplace, and you can use OC from the beginning on. We have here the option, if you sell something on eBay, you can choose eBay packing, for example. So it's a branded box by eBay. And as a joint venture of eBay, we offer eBay sellers special benefits. So we have, for example, if you have a focus on our rate card, 2 kinds of rates. We have a multi-channel rate and we have an eBay rate. So we talk about that you can save around 10% if you sell goods on eBay, and we make the fulfillment service here. And we have an automatic setup for claiming process and for whitelisting if we handle your logistic and you have some issues, for example, with too long transit times, there's a whitelisting for this because you're not the responsible company for the logistics. So if you use us as a fulfillment partner, we will handle the whitelisting for you. You can see here the box with the eBay brand and the beautiful lady. To speed up the business with Orange Connex in Europe for you. So it starts everything here to manage your purchasing process on the supply chain. We manage, for example, the forwarding of your transports from China to Germany or other countries in the world. We can optimize your own warehouse solution that we can offer space to grow, or you, for example, it is possible to close their own warehouse and use only external warehouses. You should sell and not handle logistic processes. So you earn the money with selling and not with handle problems in the supply chain. You can expand to other markets, for example, out of Europe, Australia, United Kingdom, or United States. So this is also very easy to expand here. And we can offer sustainable packing with neutral or branded, eBay branded boxes. And we can optimize the packing solution that you use not a too big box for small products. So this was maybe 10 years ago not a topic, but now sustainable packing is very important. And also if you have a focus for the next year and the Lucid registration. So this is also a topic 10 years ago, no one knows what is Lucid. And now it's a huge topic for you for the next years. So I don't speak Polish, but Google Translator make everything possible. So I'm now open for your questions. So I see some Polish questions, and maybe Nikolai, you can translate this for me.
Yeah, sure. I'd be happy to. So let's start maybe with one of the questions that are in English. So just let me switch the screens, and then we will move on with the remaining questions. So here Małgorzata asked.
Yeah, so it depends on, we have a solution to handle, for example, nutrition for sports with long, so Nikolai, what is Verfallsdatum in Polish?
Data ważności. Data ważności.
Great, and we can offer for this a first in, first out service, so that we can handle this, but we have to double check what kind of food do we want to deliver. So we got many requests about this, and everything from sport nutrition to ready foods, everything was in the requests. So we have to double check, send the request to us, and then we can check this.
So Boris, maybe you could provide your contact details in the meanwhile,
sure.
And I will paste a question from another channel. So here we go. Are eBay fulfillment by Orange Connex and Orange Connex different services, or do I get one account for both?
So you have, or you need one account for Orange Connex, and you can merge this, for example, with your eBay account. And so at least you need only one account at Orange Connex.
Okay. What about returns? Can buyers send products back to you? Does it work with case or fall on eBay? Is it possible to automatically generate a return label that is free for the buyer?
So returns are a very complex topic. So if you have a focus on textile, so a easy return is it not, because you have to double check the returns. And so yes, we can offer a very easy solution, but I think if you have special products like textile, for example, we have a partner in Germany who can create with you your best setup, what is needed for your product, and then we can create tailor-made return processes between the regular case to ship goods back to our warehouse, and we can select it and send it back to you on a pallet. So that's where it is to consider how complex your return will be.
Okay, so in general, like to have a pallet or some space in your warehouse to collect all the returns from, let's say, a single month, and then at the end of the by the end of the month to have them sent back to the seller. That is an option, for example, right?
Correct. This is an option, but we recognized in the past that the return process is more complex than the sell and to ship it out from the warehouse. That's why this is to consider. And every country in Europe is so different how they return goods. So I think in Italy you have a return quote of around 50%. In Germany you have almost 80%. In the United Kingdom we talk about 90%. So that's why I'm very open for a discussion about returns, because it's a very complex topic.
Okay. So next question. Florian, did you want to add something? Oh no. Okay. Sorry. I understand that through your services, I can sell on Amazon USA. How long does the delivery from Germany to and Poland to the US take? So that's probably regarding the inbound.
Yeah. So this is
delivery.
a very good question. So our sourcing program or forwarding program is from China to the whole world, but unfortunately not from Germany to other countries. And so the best case is here that you use, for example, your provider, FedEx, UPS, etc., or DHL Express, or a freight forwarder on ocean freight to bring goods to the United States. And so you have to care about the forwarding to the United States by yourself.
Okay, so here one from the other channel. What happens if my items get lost or damaged?
Mm-hmm. So, for example, if you have a focus on the eBay fulfillment program that I mentioned here, the automatic damaging or claiming process, if something get lost, for example, or there's a damage, so the customer will claim the sale on eBay, and it is an automatic process that the customer will be contacted, and the claiming process is automatic. So you have not to care about this if you sell on eBay, and if you have other cases, for example, on other marketplaces, you have to inform us about the claim. We will check what happened here, and then you get money back.
Okej. Szanowni Państwo, jeżeli są jeszcze jakieś pytania, zapraszamy do zadawania w czacie w języku polskim, angielskim lub niemieckim, a w międzyczasie jeszcze sprawdzamy drugi kanał, czy są tutaj jeszcze jakieś pytania. Tak, są jeszcze. Okay, so how will my eBay listings benefit from shipping through eBay fulfillment by Orange Connex?
Yeah, this is also a good question. So if you have a perfect logistic quality here, you will be automatically rate better in the office and in the listing. Plus, you have the option to use or to get the badge for eBay Plus if you use Orange Connex. And so this is a process that we will grow and list it up on eBay.
Okay, yet another question from
just to add here on the listing, just one.
Sure, go on.
So indeed, we have done some internal studies within eBay where we could prove, I mean, it's not to be shared, but these are internal studies where we could prove that indeed the velocity of sales by joining the eBay fulfillment by Orange Connex grows after having joined us, due to the given benefits Boris has mentioned already, starting with claim intermediation between seller, eBay, and Orange Connex, as well as no negative rating on logistical failures if joining with us, and obviously the good cooperations we have with local carriers, almost serving one day domestically, and in some cases also two, which obviously would benefit your listing on eBay.
So basically, cooperating or using eBay fulfillment is somehow boosting the listings.
Yes.
Okay, so how many orders?
No, the next question is here.
Yeah.
So many order. So if you have a German VAT number, because the goods are based and stored in Germany, so you need a German VAT number. If you have a German VAT number, you can register on our portal. Then you get your OCID number and you can start immediately. So if you have an OCID, you can merge this with the eBay account. And so if you have the number, you can start today.
Okay, and is there like a minimum amount of orders or parcels that need to be shipped, or can we start
one
from...
SKU and one item is the minimum?
Okay. And yet another one.
The children have lights enough in the dark.
What about eBay Plus? Do you meet the requirements, even like the most strict ones, where same-day delivery until, I guess, 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. is required?
So for eBay Plus in Germany, there's no same-day delivery, so it's not possible. So we recognize everyone wants a same day, but no one wants to pay for this. So we talk about more than 90% is next day, but we have no same day, and it's not mandatory for eBay Plus to deliver same day. Maybe in the UK, but not in Germany or Europe.
So basically, next day, the scan is latest next day after purchase.
So the scan is same day, the scan,
Okay.
but so we I think we have before peak around 7 daily pickups. And so that's why also with a late pickup, we have a same day scanning, but the delivery is in the best case on the next day, and in the worst case on the second day. For standard in Germany and for the Warenpost, we have the commitment from 1 to 3 days, but late it's on the second day.
Okay, and what is the cut-off time for the scanning? Like
4 p.m.
on the same day? 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
Okay. All right then. Szanowni Państwo, ostatnia szansa. Jeżeli jeszcze są jakieś pytania, to teraz. Alternatywnie oczywiście zaraz udostępnimy jeszcze kontakt do Borysa i Floriana. Boris, Florian, could you please enter your email addresses or contact addresses into the chat so that our attendees could contact you directly in the future?
And I take them and because I think I congratulate today morning, yes. And then in the evening I think.
Awesome, thank you so much. Okay, Szanowni Państwo, w związku z tym, że nie ma więcej pytań, zachęcamy do wypróbowania Orange Connex oczywiście. Orange Connex też wróci do nas na Beomni. Jak z każdym naszym gościem po kilku tygodniach robimy deep dive, gdzie spróbujemy rozwiązać Wasze ewentualne problemy czy pytania, które mogą się pojawić już w trakcie współpracy. W międzyczasie oczywiście zachęcam do oglądania nas również podczas przyszłych wydarzeń Beomni Live. Wklejam link do czatu. Zapraszamy do rejestracji. W przyszłych tygodniach będzie m.in. EMAG oraz rumuński EMAG oraz francuski C-Discount z nami. I oczywiście dalej będziemy tygodniowo przeprowadzać webinary, na których udział zapraszam bardzo serdecznie. Boris, Florian, thank you so much for being with us today, for joining us, and for showing us the benefits of using eBay Fulfillment and Orange Connex.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Nikolai, and all the audience, and looking forward to having further webinars. Bye-bye.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Dzięki bardzo. Thank you. Bye-bye.